this week on the Isaac Carree Show.
Have you ever felt the struggle to be like, everybody else doing this, I probably need to do this, or just stray away?
Nope, because you know why?
Why?
The one thing that comes to my mind is some of my favorite artists changed when I was coming up. When I was listening to certain people, they all of a sudden they veered off trying to
do something else.
I said, nah, stay there. This is why we love you.
That's what got us here.
If I wanted something else, I go over here. I'm right here because we love you. Like, we with you, Todd, because you worship God.
Yeah.
Just keep worshiping God. You know what I mean? Like
that.
that.
You are unapologetically a worshiper.
That is my lane.
You stand 10 toes on that thing.
Yep, my sound ain't gonna change. I'm good with that. And if y'all don't want no more, then we'll just stop. I'll stop making it, but I ain't finna try. I'm not even gonna try to give you Afro beats. I ain't who I am.
I love it.
I love listening to Afro beats, but I'm not that. So I'm just gonna give you, when you wanna press in, I'm gonna give you this word and this worship.
And it works.
Yeah.
And it's working all across the country.
First off, they done get that boy show. Some of y'all like, hell nah. But heaven only knows what he gon' say. On any given day, it might be cray. Still gonna be at church on Sunday, yeah. It's about life and love and all of the above, yeah. Only God can judge, that ain't me. You can speak your truth, ain't nothing they can do. It's a safe space without the Carree.
What's up, man? Welcome to the Isaac Carree Show. Make some noise. Well, we promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited about this episode. But before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's imperative that you do that. We need you. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it with everybody. We want you to know when we live, because this show is about to be real good. The homie pulled up on me, and it's about to go down. Todd Dulaney, a former professional baseball player, now dedicates his life to serving God through music. After playing for the New York Mets, I don't know why he gave up that check, he answered a higher calling serving God through music. Since then, he has shared the stage with gospel greats like Donnie McClurkin, Fred Hammond, and Ty Tribbett, just to name a few. A Grammy-nominated artist, Todd's mission is to create music that ministers to God's heart and transforms lives. He has performed on major platforms like BET's Bobby Jones Gospel and TBN's Praise the Lord. Todd's music has transcended worldwide, impacting cultures nationwide, from CeCe Winans to Hezekiah Walker to Smokie Norful. His music has impacted their musical journey. Todd is a devoted husband and a proud father of 4. A faithful member of Living Word Christian Center. His ultimate goal is to keep Christ at the center of his music. It's the man who opens the Bible and gives you hits. Todd Dulaney! My man!
This is crazy.
Thank you, bro.
It's beautiful, man.
Thank you, man. I'm so happy you here, bro.
Man, you deserve all of this, man.
Thank you.
Yes. You've been doing it for everybody else for so long. It's your time, man. This looks good. I mean, you got your face on the wall.
Come on, Doc.
You know what I mean? I want my face on the wall. Yeah.
Todd, man, I'm so happy you're here, man.
Thank you, bro.
Like, we have a very, very, very unique and fun relationship. So if you know Todd Dulaney's music, but you haven't got a chance to know him, which is one reason I created this platform, I feel like us as gospel artists specifically, people know our music.
Yeah.
People know our songs, but they don't always connect our faces with our music, and they don't know our stories.
Right.
They don't know the things that we struggle with, the things that we go through, the things that we have to overcome, outside of where these songs come from, what birthed these songs. So I really wanted to make sure that we did that. But our relationship is so unique because Todd is funny. And y'all would think Todd is funny because we on stage, he got tunnel vision. He is all gas, no break.
Right.
But he has a personality. He's an athlete. He like to fight.
Yeah.
Todd will fight.
Yeah.
Like if somebody bothered me, I could call Todd Dulaney and he would hit you first and ask questions later.
Yeah, we got to do it.
And then he'll pray for you.
We have to do it.
He's that guy. So thank you for just being just a friend, bro.
Absolutely,
man.
Bro.
Tell me I want to start from the beginning because I can go anywhere. The beginning. You were a professional baseball player.
Yeah.
Todd, ain't no way in hell
Or heaven,
or heaven that I'm ever giving up that. See, it's a basketball check is a good check.
Yeah.
Basketball check is a great check.
A great check.
Football check is a good check.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball check is that's
no salary cap.
No salary cap.
Yeah.
Todd,
what?
How could you eat? I'm not saying I'm mad that you heard.
I hear it in your voice, though.
I'm answering. How could you even hear through the money to get to God's voice? For him to tell you, no, this is not what I'm calling you to do. What was that like, bro?
It was the beginning of my relationship with God, right? So you got to think about that. Like, you know how when you first meet God, you're a little bit different than what you are after a few years of life. You're a little bit more settled.
Yeah.
But when you first meet God, you kind of over the top with everything.
Whatever you want me to do, God.
Yeah, anything you want me to do, God, I'll do it. So that was me. Like, I was like, man, I done met Jesus. This thing is real. I don't need none of this no more.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I would still make that decision. But you know what I mean? I feel like I made the right one, though, like in hindsight.
Yeah.
But if this was to happen now, like, I don't really know. I think I would use my logic a little bit more. I would be like, you know what, God, I think we can do both.
You can do both.
Yeah, we can lead worship on Sundays, and we can still be multimillionaires playing baseball.
Absolutely.
But no, look at you, absolutely. And no. I think I did the right thing. I think we where we supposed to be.
No. I mean, first of all, if God told you, you definitely did the right thing.
Yeah.
The confusion on my face is, Jesus Christ. But see, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you obey God, everything changes. Now you're in a position where your son.
Yeah, that we can see it. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we can see it through him now.
Through him now.
You know, and I try not to make like I'm not living through him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's tough because it's like I see that he can be the one.
Ooh.
But it's like, man, I'm pushing him.
Yeah.
I'm pushing him like almost to like people wouldn't if they saw the way I was with him, I don't know if they would want to listen to my music.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how aggressive
but you're
it
a father.
Yeah, I'm a father.
And only people who've had bad relationships with their father, or in my case, didn't have a father present in their life.
Wow.
We're the ones that kind of judge how a father should be. It's like if you didn't have one, or you had a bad relationship, it's hard to judge.
Look, let me tell you, man. Like, I mean, it's been days I done grabbed him up.
Absolutely.
In the cage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about other parents is there, like they sitting there. Because I mean, he's homeschooled.
Yeah.
So we just training every day.
Yeah.
Like, it's been moments where, like, you know what I'm saying, he tried to back talk me. I just walk up on him, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Before I know what I'm saying, I say, man, don't do it. Don't do it again. Now the other parents are sitting there like, they just want to sing the Bible. You know what I mean? Like, and then when I go home, I'm like, Lord, am I doing too much?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, am I pushing him too hard? What am I doing? But it's all from a place of love. Like, I want him to be great.
Absolutely.
You know, and I want him to be respectful. And then I don't want him to try me. Like, it's a whole bunch going on. What you doing?
What's his name?
Todd Jr.
TJ.
Yeah.
Take it from me. Don't try him.
Man.
Your dad crazy. He will knock you out.
Yeah, man.
And love on you later. But
and he apologized to me after that happened. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, maybe I should be apologizing.
And here's the thing. We're not promoting anything like that. What it is there was a generation, Todd, and it's not this generation, but there was a generation where that tough love, and that, first of all, you know why you can handle it and why I'm cool with it, because we played sports.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't go as far as you did. I wasn't a professional athlete.
But I done hooped with you before.
Yeah, but when I played basketball, when I played football, bro, I remember my coaches, I didn't even know my name for a while.
Right.
I was a mother. B and get your punk ache.
Right.
I was that.
Yes.
And I work out of the gym to this day.
But it made
when
something.
My trainer be like,
it made you.
Carree, get your mother.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
But it's a love language.
Yes, it is.
And you have to understand that.
Man, I pray that I always feel like I said, Lord, I just pray that one day he looks back and said, man, my old man was right and he loved me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because in the moment you feel like, man, I'm getting this wrong.
But let me bless you, bro.
Yeah.
Not only will he be able to look back and say he got it right, but he'll be able to look back and say something simple that most men can't say.
Yeah.
He was there.
He was there. Yeah.
Bro, I have no recollection of my daddy being there.
Man.
And then, so I would go to basketball games, look at the
man,
stand.
like-
There wasn't nobody there to support me. Because my mama was a single mom,
Yeah.
so she had to work.
Yeah.
So when I had games, she couldn't. So can you imagine just not having anybody there
man.
and living with that? And my other teammates got their parents there, right? So the number one, you're there.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
present in the home.
Yeah.
And you're training them up in the way you should go.
Yeah.
And you were an athlete.
Yeah.
So he got to take that.
Yeah, man.
And we ain't make no apologies
You
for it.
helping me, man. Yeah, no, I'm glad we're talking because I mean, literally, I wrestle with: am I doing too much every day? Are you doing too much? Like maybe you pushing him too hard. Let him be a kid. Let him. But I'm trying to get him to that bag.
Period.
I'm like when you turn 18, then you can live after I've given you a foundation to make your own money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, you're a great dad, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Bro,
Thank
I
you.
remember during the pandemic, Todd has a beautiful home.
Thank you.
Todd would be in his house. First of all, I said, he's definitely crazy. This man is throwing full-fledged 100-mile-per-hour balls in his living room right beside his baby grand piano. But I remember that, and then I would see y'all in the street.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you'll hit the ball, and he got all these drills. I'm like, and then this one, TJ was young.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And now he's getting older.
He's starting to be the guy now.
And bro, it was just maybe a couple of weeks ago, I was on social media and I saw y'all at the batting cage.
Yeah.
And the ball, the way that boy was hitting that ball,
Yeah, man.
I said, we gonna make
And
it.
then yeah,
Look,
we are gonna make it. Yeah,
see,
we are.
we start speaking French. We gonna make it.
Yeah, he could put us on too. He'll fund our tour.
He'll fund our
you
tour,
know?
dog.
Yeah, bro. He's starting to be the guy. When I look at him now, I'm starting to see his body changing.
Yeah.
He better than I ever was.
Really?
Oh yeah, body stronger. He hit the ball farther. He throw harder. You know, he's
At
a
this
dog. Yeah, he's a guy. I see that when I step back, and I'm like, oh, he is a dog though. You know what I mean? As much as I'm on him, I'm like
He a dog.
I just watch him lift weights. He lift weight with his shirts on. I'm like, this dude right here.
Yeah.
If I had that, well,
So Todd,
I walk through the school with my shirt off.
so you literally just got your answer. You're doing the right thing.
okay?
Because
Okay.
here's the thing, he loves it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And one thing I've learned about kids, they don't know it now, but they love to be corrected.
yeah.
They like that
Okay,
correction, bro.
Okay.
So you doing the right thing. Don't let up.
Yeah.
Don't let up, and don't let people dictate to you. And here's the thing: it's that conviction in your heart, and it's your spirituality.
Yeah.
It's the conviction in your heart that makes you question that.
Yeah.
Because people who ain't in the church, dog, these Kevin Durant's and LeBron. Well, LeBron's just had his mom. She just had Gloria. But these guys who had their fathers, Kobe's dad, and
Yeah.
all,
Was hard.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. We be going so far that I be like, ooh, I went.
That's that church in you.
Oh yeah, I went.
Yeah, you got to put that church down.
You're
while you
right.
Yeah, you got to put
because
that down.
the stuff that come out your mouth when you be talking to you. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, no.
be
we good.
repenting daily.
Yeah, we die daily anyway. So listen, it's go.
You done made peace with
hard
this.
work pays off.
You done made peace.
I made peace with it, Doc. We gotta get TJ, but he gotta go.
Yeah, we do because we
This
need to
gospel music, I don't
fund
know if
these.
this gospel
Yes.
music ain't gonna work out for us.
Come on, man. Come on.
Speaking of which, Todd, so when you made that transition
Yeah.
to say, hey, I'm gonna leave this behind,
Yeah.
and I too agree, man. You are one of one. You're so different, bro.
Thank you,
You're
bro.
like you came into this industry at a time where worship was kind of like people had it kind of settled in.
Yeah.
So many Israel and
Yeah,
Fred and
yeah.
Travis, all these people had come in and doing their thing, and then you came in, and it's like one could have said another worship leader.
Right.
But you found a way
to make my own.
to
Yes.
find your
Yes.
niche in your lane. What was that journey like for you?
Yeah. So first of all, leaving baseball really gave me the strength to be original.
Okay.
Like, cause I mean, come on, you walk away from something like that and it worked. Now you bold. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? All my family members were like, you stupid, you dumb, that's dumb. Why did you do that?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, now everybody's singing my music. So I'm
Around the
like,
world.
yeah. So now I'm like, in the Lord, I'm like, I can do anything. So I can stand on my own.
That's good.
So when I first came into the industry, I had this boldness about me, about standing on my own. And then, you know, I may have even rubbed some people the wrong way, even because I'm like, I'm gonna do this my way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this the way God gave it to me. And when you're trying to do things your way, a lot of times people can look at like, man, who you think you are? Like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't set a bar for you
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Y'all follow this.
Follow
this
this.
is the template. You know, and I was like, nah, this is what God telling me to do. I'm gonna do it like this, right?
Yeah.
And even the opening up the Bible and singing the scripture in mainstream gospel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
man.
you got a lot of little worship movements that, they open the Bible up and they go in, but in mainstream gospel, in the gospel music industry, That's strange.
It's very
like, what you doing? You ain't got no song in mind? Like, what you, but I'm just out here trying to be obedient to God, right? While we out here at the same time doing business. So, yeah.
When I first saw you do this, Todd, it confused me like none other. Because I'm gonna
tell the truth, right?
It did, Todd, because I was like,
what he doing?
Well, I said, first of all, what is he doing? But then I was like, it clicked one day for me. I said, Todd Dulaney is a freestyle, you're equivalent to a freestyle rapper.
Wow.
It's like, bro, you open the Bible. Yes, okay, so you can read. It's like the melody lines that you come up with. And then your background and your singers just fall in line. I'm like,
to do it. Think about this.
It's crazy.
Think about this. Like you've been leading worship in church for a long time. It came through flowing, right?
Yes.
You know how like a lot
Get
of
in that
worship
river.
Now check this out. A lot of times without the Bible, you'll flow, but then your flow will end up somewhere it shouldn't.
You ain't saying nothing.
You will miss the mark because you relying on your own thoughts and your own imagination.
Okay.
So sometimes, like, okay, I'm gonna give an example. I done been in the atmosphere before where a worship leader just straight, like, just was missing. But it was because her own opinions were being sang in the flow. Lord, please deliver me, Lord. And she was turning them into flows. Deliver me. And now everybody in the church talking about deliver me. I'm like, some of these people in here delivered. Some of these people are in here free, but you got them singing this over and over again because you're wrestling with something.
That's good.
So what me singing the Bible does is it keeps me out the way.
Woo!
So when I just open up, like no matter what I'm going through right now, his word is still true.
Yes, sir.
So I don't say stuff like, you know what I'm saying? I might be battling up the wrong side of the mountain, blah, blah, blah. That don't come out my mouth. What he said I'm healed. He said I'm free. So I just sing that. That way we safe in the room.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. You see what I'm saying?
It's brilliant, bro.
That's why I found myself at times missing the mark in the flow.
Wow.
And I said, there's a way that we can't miss if I just make sure that what I sing is in his word.
That's so true because so many people try to get to that river. And bro, when I tell you, it can get weird.
It can get
And here's the thing. Not only can it get weird, they will keep going until they find it.
Yes.
And it's like, hold on, where's my thinking? I got one for that. Wait about that. Here you go. All right.
Right.
That's how you feel.
That's it.
You be like, all right, we got it.
Yes.
We got it. You seen last night. We got it.
Yes.
But when you in that word, bro, you can't go wrong. And bro, let me tell you something now, Todd. I don't even sing like that no more. But baby, when I tell you, I've done worship and I sang, what's my joint I sang? When I call you.
Yeah.
Todd, I sing that song.
Yeah.
Todd, I sing that song like,
wear that down, huh?
oh, it ain't nothing like singing somebody else's song.
Yeah, because you're free to take it wherever you want.
Todd, I have sung your songs, bro, and I've seen other people sing your songs.
Yeah.
And it literally destroys the house. It's like you got smashes, bro.
Man.
You have worship smashes.
Wow.
Like when God gives you these songs and these melodies.
Yeah.
Like what is that journey? What is that process, bro?
Just for me I'm always, the first thought is, how can I get everybody to sing?
Okay.
So that's not everybody's process, right?
Right.
Like if I had a gift like Leandria's, I wouldn't write like that.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Leandria has to, if I was Leandria, I have to write to spotlight the gift because the gift on her has the power to break things off of people. Itself. That's not my gift. But my gift is to bring a corporate experience so that everybody in the room can get what they need. That's why we all got different gifts, but one spirit. That's right? So it's a bunch of, we all got our own thing, but so I understand my gift. So when I'm writing for the corporate experience. I'm writing for if this was on the hip hop side, I would write like, I would be somebody that's like, oh, he finna write something for the club to go up.
Right.
That's the type of, I'm writing for the club to be, for the church
Yeah.
Right. When I say the club, I mean, but on this side, for the church to be able to ascend together.
Yes.
So that is what I'm thinking all the time.
Have you ever felt the struggle to be like, everybody else doing this, I probably need to do this, or to stray away?
Nope, because you know why?
Why?
The one thing that comes to my mind is some of my favorite artists changed. When I was coming up. When I was listening to certain people, they all of a sudden they veered off trying to
do something else.
I said, nah, stay there. This is why we love you.
That's what got us here.
If I wanted something else, I'd go over here. I'm right here because we love you. Like, we with you, Todd, because you worship God.
Yeah.
Just keep worshiping God. You know what I mean? Like
bro,
that.
you are unapologetically a worshiper.
That is my lane.
You stand 10 toes on that thing.
Yep, my sound ain't gonna change. I'm good with that. And if y'all don't want no more, then we'll just stop. I'll stop making it, but I ain't finna try. I'm not even gonna try to give you Afro beats. I ain't who I am.
I love it.
I love listening to Afro beats, but I'm not that. So I'm just gonna give you, when you wanna press in, I'm gonna give you this word and this worship.
And it works.
Yeah.
And it's working all across the country.
You, bro.
Who were some of your biggest musical influences?
Israel Houghton, for sure, because he had that thing too, with that corporate thing. Everybody gonna sing.
Yeah.
You are Alpha and Omega. Yeah. Ty Tribbett. Of course, because he could go in any direction. Yeah, I love that. I just love like Free Spirits. And then I like Rascal Flatts too.
Come on now.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Them heavy guitars, that strumming and dudes singing like that. Like, that's different. You know, life is a highway.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, those were probably my biggest influence.
How often do you get confused with Todd Galbraith? not image-wise.
Man, look.
Do people ever? Because let me tell you a story.
No, yeah, I done got booked.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Hey, what'd he say? What?
Todd was at a church in Washington, D.C. The pastor gets up and says, "We have this artist here. I didn't really know his music, but my team and everybody kept telling me to bring him here, and I heard his music. I said, oh, we got to get him here now. And I'm telling you, we flew him in, we took care of him, and he's in the building, people screaming. Come on, get on your feet and welcome to the stage, Todd Dulaney. And people was like, Pastor, that's Todd Galbraith.
And he right.
Todd Galbraith, I don't know him. Said, well, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Todd that took my check.
Todd that took your check. Number two, Todd and his wife are in like an island somewhere. They're on vacation.
Oh, no.
And this dog, so Todd, you know how Todd is. He travels. He don't spare no expense when it comes to traveling.
That's right.
Him and Vanessa, they go to the mountaintop with it. So they had this specific vacation spot, and they have a 24-hour butler. Uh-huh. And they have a lady who comes in, turns down the bed, whatever. So she comes in, and for the first 2 days, she kept looking at them like, I know them, but she never said anything. So, they on vacation, they chilling. That third day she came, she said, oh my God, I wanted to say something. I love your music. I love your music. I was like, oh my God, I listen to every song you ever have, and it has gotten me through some tight spots sometimes. Oh, can I take a picture here? Todd Dulaney, I love you.
That's so humbling, ain't it?
I said, Todd, what did you say? She said, thank you. He said, man, your great name is one of my greatest songs I've ever read. So has that ever happened to you name-wise?
Now, yes, because Todd over the last 2 years has really
come on strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now people, I'm like, when they started doing it too, I'm like, okay, Todd Galbraith. All right, I see you, man. They started, but first of all, he possibly needs to give me that check that he got.
He definitely needs to give that check in D.C.
Yeah, you made money off of me.
Now you can give it to me,
or
I can come take it.
But that's my brother, though, man.
Yes, sir.
And ran into him yesterday at the mall.
Yeah,
that's my dog. And so, regardless, it's only a couple of us in here that's like this. They're kind of brothers and good dudes. So it don't matter.
Bro, I'm telling you, I always felt like you and Todd.
Change his name though, bro.
I always felt like you and Todd need to do a tour together.
We do.
Bro.
It's a bunch. Man, you saying something, man? We need to do more together. Period. In this industry.
Yes, sir.
We gonna look back one day and be like, man, this thing over.
Yeah,
it's over.
I'm telling you.
Why we don't do something? All of us need to do something together. Be on buses together, clowning together, bro. Leading the people together, having fun.
And they would love it. And they would come by the droves.
They would come out.
Me, you, Todd Galbraith, Zacardi Cortez, James
Right.
Fortune. We just get like Tasha, Cobbs, Leonard, bro. We just
Because
get,
we would have everything we need.
Yeah.
What you got? What, y'all need worship? Okay, we got that. Come on, Todd, get them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what y'all need? Church? Come here, Zacardi. Come on, get.
yeah.
What do we, you know?
Y'all want a little R&B gospel?
Come
Come
on.
here, Ike.
Come here, Ike.
And then I take my, I unbutton my shirt and be
Yes,
like,
sir.
clean.
You unbutton yours, I'm unbuttoning. I can go in any direction.
Yes,
now,
sir,
Doc.
Doc. No, I love that, man. Like, collaboration is the key, man.
Yeah, man.
There are designers that are collaborating now. You got Gucci is collaborating with different designers, and Louis Vuitton. It's like they don't need each other,
Right.
but they better together.
Yeah.
It's like, why not?
Yeah.
I would love that, bro.
Me too. One stage, ain't nobody got to work real hard.
No egos.
One band.
Because we already friends.
Come on, man. Yeah, we have a blast.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
With Todd, we got to do this before TJ get the lead. Dog.
Right.
You know, he can pay for it now.
Yeah, because I'm done when he get in the league. I'm traveling with him.
Me too. I'm traveling with the ladies. Listen, did you grow up in a musical household? Was music your first love, or did it develop later?
Baseball was my first love.
Okay.
Yeah, so I grew up in a house though where I was the least of the singers.
Really?
Yeah, my brother Tori that lived down in Arkansas, he's still better singer than me. You know what I'm saying? But my dad also sang. So they sang. I kind of developed this late while I was playing baseball. They were singers in the church. They led all the songs.
Really, Todd?
Yeah, they used to lead the songs, man. Shoot. All the John P. Key songs, they led them. But I was sponging it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I didn't know
Gotcha.
I was sponging. So we had a lot of people around our house, though, like, you know, because my brother was friends with everybody in Chicago that could sing and play. Tony Russell, Calvin Rogers, they used to always come by and play instruments.
Yeah.
So, you know, little did I know, I was sitting around just like, oh, okay, that's how you do that? Okay. All right. And then one day I was like, man, my brother was like, oh, my little brother, he done messed around and caught it.
Yeah, caught it.
Yeah. I caught it and caught it, and
That's
took
crazy.
off with it.
I want to bring a name up because when I saw her speak about you, first of all, she's beloved. She's always been beloved by the world.
Yeah.
But to have somebody of this caliber and this prestige,
I think I know who you're going to talk
say your name.
Yeah.
What did it do to you? Because it gave me chills.
Yeah.
The way CeCe Winans speaks about you, bro.
Yeah.
The way CeCe Winans, first of all, her last name is Winans.
Yeah.
So that's.
But she kind of like, now she kind of
Yeah.
CeCe.
She's CeCe.
You could take her last name off and it's still.
She's just CeCe. But the way she speaks about you, Todd,
Yeah, man.
worldwide, what does that mean to you, and what did it do for you and do to you? Like, just like, yo.
Yeah, it was a dream. It was a dream come true. Even for her, the time when she called my phone the first time, and she said it was, you know, she got such a grace about her.
Yeah.
So when she said on the other end, "This is CeCe," CeCe Winans, I'm just like, dang. You know what I mean? Like, man, you the mother of all mothers.
All of them.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, yeah, whatever you need, I got you. You know, she's like, man, I've been singing your song, King of Glory, blah blah. I know you got another one. Let me get it. You know?
Crazy.
Yeah. So it's some. Even now, it's a different type of person that I am when I'm around her, right? Because you got to settle down.
Yes, sir.
You can't be playing. You
Yeah.
can't be. You know what I'm saying? Because she, you know, so I'm real respectful and. You know, I'm humbled to know that somebody like that cares.
Yeah.
And she looks at me and she say, you're going to do great. All the time. You're going to do well. You're going to run. You're going to keep running.
Gotta tell somebody, can't keep it to myself. I'm just a nobody, trying to help somebody else.
Bro, you have one of the most unorthodox personalities.
It is, right?
It is, bro.
Because they don't know.
Yeah.
Like the way you, James, the way we kick it, like
Right.
they don't see me like they see Bible.
Yeah.
And people don't know, like you said at the
You're
beginning
human.
of the show, yeah, I like to scrap. Like, you know what I mean? Last time I scrapped, it was quick. It was a quick work.
He said it was quick work.
Quick work, dog. It was about 2 years ago. It was quick work.
Yeah, so Todd, let me ask you this. you hit the headlines for something crazy.
Yeah.
How did you handle, I've had my own public scrutiny. How did you handle that? Because it was almost like, it's one thing for you to hit it and people like, I kind of expected that.
Yeah.
When you hit it, it's like, ain't no way.
Right.
Because you are seen at such a high level
worshiper,
in people's
like.
Yeah. How did you handle that?
Well,
and
the worst part of it was my kids.
yeah.
Like my kids, my son, somebody told him at school, you know, like, man, your dad, bro, he threatened somebody and, you know, it seemed to he got arrested, you know what I'm saying? He just said he had a gun, you know, and I had to explain this stuff. And it didn't sound as good explaining it to my son as when you and me would be talking about, man, I had to flex on this dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah, my son was confused. Like, bro, what did you do? And you went to jail? How's jail? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh man, it's a place you don't ever want to go, son. You know what I'm saying? Even though I bond right out, but it's like still, I have to explain to my son, this ain't cool.
Yeah.
What I'm doing, what I did was not cool. I don't want you to be like this. Whatever little anger that was that went off, allowed me to go off on this man like this, that needs to be checked because what happens if I get removed from my home? That's what what they gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You the breadwinner.
Yeah.
And we do a job that if we get removed, man, I'm about in tears. If we get removed, our spouses can't replace that level of income.
They can't.
Like what? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My wife was. Even if she went, man, I got to get a job for the house. You can't replace the way that God has favored us and blessed our accounts.
Yeah.
So I had to get myself. That was the hard part.
Yeah.
And it humbled me and it got me right. It got me like, okay, now you got to think better about what it's going to take for you to put your hands on somebody. And for me now, it's like, you got to be hurting me or trying to hurt somebody in my home.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can get away from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that changed my perspective. I was still living as a teenager. Like, I was in my mind. You know what I mean? And like I said, was there
any counseling that you had to go through? And in that, did it bring up any triggers? Or was it just like, hey, this man said something crazy and I just had to roll up?
Yeah.
Was it one or the other?
No counseling.
Okay.
That checked me more than anything. Just having to communicate with the kids.
Yeah, I love it.
That changed me. Trying to think. And then the thought of me being removed, possibly when my attorney told me, hey, you gotta go turn yourself in. That was a feeling. Oof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a real feeling. Like I gotta turn myself in. Like just hearing those words, I'm a worship leader.
Yeah.
Why would I have to go turn myself in? What stupidity are you operating in for you to do something like this?
Yeah.
So those moments really where you hoping, I hope this does not blow up everything God has done in my life. Those things will turn you around.
100%.
And so it takes a lot more now. I'm still working.
Yeah, Here's the thing about you, bro. You are a man of integrity. You're a man who takes accountability, but you are also a person who is very, very, very extremely sensitive to the voice of God. Yeah. Like, bro, you don't play. Yeah. When it comes to what God tells you to do.
That's the one time I'm not playing. That, like you said, every other time I'm playing and having fun, it's that. That, like, I really take leading the people seriously and doing what he told me to do seriously. I met your mom. That was probably, I think I developed such an admiration for you when I met your mother. And the reason why I'm even saying that is because we're talking about hearing the voice of God and like honoring God and your mother, I said, oh, this is where he come from. Like he loved God. Ike play a whole lot. In my head, I started to put it all together. Oh, Ike play a lot. But he got something from his mom that is real, sanctified, and consecrated. Your mother was that. When I met her, she laid hands on me. She prayed for me. She believed in me. And I knew then, I said, cause you can always tell, like, when your homies, like, y'all funny, but it's something different about you too. Like people don't like you really love God too. Yeah. And I realized you got that from your mom. And I I don't know where mine came from. I could say my mother, possibly my father, but at the same time, it's something in me that, yeah, I play around a lot, but this thing about hearing God, doing the will of God, I'm serious about that, and that's what has allowed me to be sustained.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Bro, you almost took me out of there, bro. I miss that woman so
I know, bro.
much, bro.
Bro, she was it.
Yeah. When she passed, bro, I remember you called me, bro, and you was like, I mean, hearing your voice, it broke me. You was like, I'm so sorry, bro.
Yeah, brother.
You like it just did something to me, man. And just to hear
you came from something, right?
Yeah.
What they did mattered, and it paved a way for us, bro. Like, she was real holiness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like you don't even see many people like that. She was the real thing. I'll never forget. I said, oh, I come from this. I get it now. Yeah, he can play all he wants to, but there's something in there that's like, don't play too much. Your mama, she'll show up.
Show up.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh my God, bro. Okay, let me turn this page down because you can't talk about her now.
Right.
Yeah. Your music, man. Not only has it transcended generations, but cultures.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what is it like? Because like I can't even say I have experiences as an artist. You have all generations, ages, races singing your music, bro.
Yeah.
Like from Africa to Asia to Europe. It's like,
how, right?
How? Like,
I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because God, it literally just has to be God, right? Because they can pick anybody to love. Other countries can pick anybody and be like, man, we want you to come over here. But I'm always over there. Like, I mean, I stay in Africa.
Yes.
Just back to back to back. Now we're going to Paris a lot, you know? It's just, and then I just went to Amsterdam. It's like, how? I don't really know. But I can't really even describe, like, I cried the first time I went to Africa, like, because I felt like, God, how you even do this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, here I'm a little dude just from Maywood, Illinois. Like, how do you take somebody's life and do that? And people over here you ain't never met before know your name.
Know your name.
You know what I mean? Know your name and know your face. And man, look, I was in my hotel room, and I come out. The cleaning lady in the hallway greeted me by saying, victory belongs to Jesus. God bless you, sir.
Oh my God.
Everybody in the nation.
Woo.
That's the way they was greeting me. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Jesus. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, I'm like, God, you done this? And you know we don't deserve it. No, we don't deserve that. Like, I look at my little life and the things that I do that nobody can see, that God forgives me for, and I'm like,
covers us.
Come on. And I'm like, you did this? And I'm over here in Uganda, and people talking to me and just want to touch you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's special, bro. Like, yeah.
How did God, I got to ask about this song specifically. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. How did God give you your great name?
Wow.
That is a freaking anthem.
I'm going to tell you, so I had nothing but ballads, really. I had ballads. I was really ballad heavy. And one of the things that I prayed to God was I said, I want to be able to have a concert that we can have more ups and downs.
Ebbs and flows.
Yeah, I can't just be down all the time.
Yeah.
I want to be a complete worship leader, right? And I had none. It was Victory Belongs to Jesus, the anthem, pulling me through.
Yep.
I was like, so in my concerts, it was like, you finna cry all night.
Y'all about to be dehydrated. Y'all gonna have to be IVs.
Gonna cry, right? And so I said, God, I gotta have a song that really puts some energy in the house. Like, give me something. So I really sat down and I was like, let's start with these drums. I said, let's do that.
Yes, sir.
I knew that would put some energy in that joint. Like, okay, here comes something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I started writing. This crazy thing is that I'm so ballad heavy on the writing that if you really like sing your great name, it's still a ballad. It's just got
it got a little beat to it.
Yeah. Like, well, wait, we love to call your name. It could be a ballad. We cannot explain that.
Yeah,
that's ballady.
That's so
but
crazy.
I just had to
Put a little
so it can make it go.
Yeah.
I'm really just a great ballad writer.
Ooh.
It's hard for me to write those.
Yeah.
But that one ended up being
the one.
Yeah. And then Jamel, my producer, he added the vamp on the end where it's oh, that's it. It's done. I said, once he sent that back, I said,
we out of here.
Done. Yeah.
Dog, you can get, I got chills. When you get on that thing.
Yeah. It's over with.
And that caller response.
That's over.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can rip right through the center of the church with that. It's right.
I add a little tag to that thing.
Yeah.
It was like,
oh no.
Call your name. It was like, Jesus.
You know what? That's one thing. That's one thing I wish.
Jesus.
Because I say when we call your name, we don't never call his name. That's what I mean, like,
Dog, take it, dog.
Yeah, I got it.
You break that thing down there. Jesus.
Right. Ooh, y'all have time?
Jesus.
Yeah.
And then you go back, it's a rise. And everybody like, Jesus.
I always think that. I said, Todd, you said when I call your name so many times, they never called him.
Yo, that song goes, bro. That song goes, bro. I mean, I have seen people, like, most people are super excited when you have an upbeat song. I've seen people on their knees crying to that song.
Yes. But now you know, because it's ballady woven into some rhythm.
No.
Yeah.
So, I got some more questions. I'm thinking about that song. Do you remember the moment you realized that song was bigger than you could have ever imagined it?
Yeah.
When was that moment?
Yeah. I felt like I said, you gotta, Lord, you are good. That's what I thought.
Yes, sir.
When I started seeing churches everywhere singing in pretty much every church I went to, I said, this is Lord, you are good and you're
yes, sir.
We couldn't stop. That thing had us in such a chokehold. I knew then, I said, we got one. And when you don't realize it in the moment, but when you get one and you realize you got one, you kind of good for life.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize that. All you need is like one or two solid something.
And it's over.
It's done for life. You will always have a place to go and minister because people gonna always want to be. Hey,
always.
Man, come sing your great name, man.
Yeah.
Come sing the anthem, man. Just sing Victory Belongs to You. Every Easter.
Every Easter, you got an anthem.
Easter, I got somewhere to be. They like, man, we want to hear that. Death could not hold you down. Okay, I got you, dog.
Oh my God.
I got you.
Oh
right.
No. Todd. So your songwriting process is just
for the people.
You go to the piano.
Yep.
And you just kind of start vibing.
Yeah, man. Why you want to vibe? When we go get on the piano?
We gonna get on the piano when we do Patreon.
Yeah.
But because bro, I am so amazed, bro. It's like it was a time where this church that I was working for, it was years ago. They only wanted us to say Todd Dulaney songs. And I knew the songs, but I was like, oh, this boy got sets.
Yeah.
You got set lists.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And it's like, and then that started making sense to me. I said, oh, he's intentional. I said, some people want to crossover.
Bro, I'm releasing something. You hit me with the Holy Ghost right then, bro. I'm releasing something next week called the set list. I was just like, whoa. That's why I said, yeah, man.
Really?
I'm just releasing one of the actual set lists that I do when I go out with my own music.
Oh my God.
So I'm releasing it for Easter so people can just be like, it's really just plug and play. It's your great name. Your great name merges into Psalm 18. I will call on the name of the So like, can you think? Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Look,
boom.
when I call,
yeah,
I will call on. And then we go from there. You move into Hallelujah. You have won. It's a medley. And then from there, I went to He's Sweet, I Know.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I really love the Lord. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you went there.
You don't know what He's done for me.
Gave me the victory.
Yeah. You love that stuff. I already know.
I love
you. Yeah.
That's sir. Because
you're done.
I can't take church.
Yeah.
I can't take church.
That's your mama, doc. That's where you come from, doc.
I can't take church.
Yeah, that thing I had you.
Church would send me
out of here.
I would be in the fetal position.
Yes, sir. I know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we're releasing that set list with the stems and everything, so people can just be like, hey, plug and play.
Plug and play, bro.
Yeah. And you can go wherever you want to go, but that's going to give you a foundation where it literally is a set that I give my band and say,
you've done it.
I've done it.
And it's work.
It's work and work every time. Yep. They're going to be like, oh, man.
Have you ever had writer's block?
I would say that I'm kind of in writer's block right now.
Really?
Yeah, but it's real light, though. It's just because I really ain't pressed to do nothing either.
Okay.
So that's kind of my block right now. But yeah. And this possibly will be the greatest writer's block I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I've never really had a writer's block, and I think it's got something to do with I may not be spending enough time in the presence of God.
Got you.
Right now, you know what I mean, and I think also I'm gonna attribute that to I'm coaching.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm coaching, and when I'm coaching, I'm not churchy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm very not church, and so because of that, I'm doing a lot of repenting. And I'm doing, you know what I mean, for what I done said to these kids.
Yeah.
And
That's real though.
Yeah. So because of that, my speech is not seasoned right now, and that possibly could have me disconnected. And with that disconnection, I'm not right.
Todd, what would happen? What would happen if the body of Christ, us believers, can just take off the mask
and tell it like
and
it
tell
really
the
is?
freaking truth? Like,
Man.
there are days
Yes.
where I'm not my best.
You know, yep.
I'm not on my best behavior.
Yep. There are weeks.
There
There are you guys go through spans where you like, man, I really ain't been with God.
Yeah.
And you're not sharp.
You're just not. And it's real. Here's the thing. I believe, this is my conviction, I believe that people are way harder on us than God will ever be.
Yeah. Because I think he's still there. Even when you ain't, he right there.
He knows.
I got it. Yeah, I see. I know you
He
ain't
like-
talked to me in a while. Yeah, it's cool.
He knows. So, bro, I think this is liberating to say, hey, I know somebody who is in the presence of the Lord. Every time I play his music, it shifts atmosphere. I've been healed by Todd Dulaney's music. I've been set free by Todd Dulaney's music. And I can listen to an interview and a conversation where he can literally say, there are days I'm just not my best. There are weeks I'm not my best.
And even right now, I'm not as sharp as I normally am as far as right. Especially when I'm sharp, I can do anything. I am a monster in the spirit. I know that.
Yes.
But when I'm not I know that I'm weak. And right now is one of those little small stretches.
I appreciate the transparency and the honesty to say, hey, it doesn't make me any less of a man or a believer. To say right now, I'm just not as sharp as I'm going to be or as I should be.
Yeah, because I'm going to turn it back. I'm about to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I'm coaching myself. I told myself, I said, this is the last year for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to coach no more. Because I have so much more to do. You know what I mean? I feel like one day I'm supposed to pastor. I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm supposed to help catapult the revival. I so many things that's in me. I was thinking about on my way over here in the Uber. I was in the back car. I said, hey, son, Todd, it's about time. It's about time.
Jesus.
That you, and I'm going to be violent with this thing. Like, we're going to go get some souls.
Yes, sir.
So it's about that time. So it's gonna turn. That switch gonna hit soon because I heard God. I know he's like, yeah, this it. Because you losing yourself in the coaching. You losing yourself.
Any artists that you haven't collaborated with that you would love that would be like a bucket list for you?
Man, I really want to. Let's just say this.
Other than me.
Yeah, I know.
Other
Right.
than me,
No.
Because I know you really want to do
seriously. Right.
I know it's been a bucket
seriously.
list. I've been so busy.
Right. Look, I want to do a better job before we're done of collaborating with everyone. Like in some form or fashion. I want to do a better job of that. And you know, I think I shared this with you last year when y'all came, when we were doing Delaney Land music. I told y'all, I said, I want us all to come together more. Like, I wish we vacationed together.
Yes.
You know, with our spouse, we just get out. Like, I wish we did more together. We talked about it, how we kind of made a vow that we won't drop the ball in this. So,
yes, sir.
Yes, I mean, I would love to work with Ty. I would love to do something with Israel because those people live. But I'm talking about everybody. And I wish that we just kind of had that relationship, all of us, where we just picked up the phone. Hey, man, I got a song, Ty, jump on this hook.
Right.
And it would be just like that.
This is the first. I've been doing gospel music for 3 decades now, a little over 3 decades now. And for me, this is the first time since I've been doing gospel where I really felt like there was a genuine connection of friends.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm friends with Todd Dulaney. I'm friends with Todd Galbraith. I'm friends with James Fortune. I'm friends with
Like we
Tasha.
can go out and I would
Travis Greene, Tasha, Cobbs, Leonard. Like we're friends with Chandler and Naomi.
Yes.
It's like we love each other. We cool.
Yeah.
Whereas we're not necessarily competing against.
That's right.
We don't look at it as competition.
Nah.
It's like, yo, that's why I was on more albums over the last 2 years than I put out because I was on everybody else's album in the audience screaming.
Yeah.
Pushing all my friends.
Right.
Because I genuinely support people. And
You
so
do.
I'm with you.
If we can find a way to do that, we will shift things before we're done.
Yeah.
For the next gen, we will shift things. I mean, I love what Maverick City has done. Like that's the model of just bringing everybody together.
100%.
So I believe on this more urban gospel side, if we really bodied up and came together, I believe we would leave this in a better spot when we're done.
Yeah. So you mentioned this, and I just want to circle back to this real quick. You really believe God is calling you to pastor?
You heard that?
I heard it, bro.
You circle back. Yeah, I ain't never said that out loud.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I ain't never said that out loud before.
But it's something you and God have been.
Yeah, we've been talking about it, and we've been thinking through it, and I just been like, Lord, I want to do it, but I want to make sure that I got everything together. I don't want to embarrass you.
Yeah, that's good.
That's been my thing, and I think that's what's held me up. I just been kind of like, I don't want to embarrass you with my stuff. So I'm trying to settle my stuff.
Yes, sir.
And make sure that when I step over there that I can lead some people without, causing them to fall.
Yes, sir.
So that's where I'm at with that. But I believe with all of my heart I'm supposed to. I believe, man, I can't wait too. Yeah. I can't wait till I'm ready because I mean, man, I can call some people to believe God.
100%.
That's what
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah,
I've seen it, bro.
So,
Your concerts have literally turned into revivals.
Yeah.
Healing, like people at the altar.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Can you imagine, man?
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm because of baseball, the concept of team is very, very, very kindred to me.
Yeah.
Like I can put a team together and trust them to go out and get the win.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be no star. I don't want to be he's a star pastor. That man got to
Yeah.
Nah, I want to put a nice team together that believes in miracle signs and wonders. And we just
I'm gonna tell you what I see. I just haven't
don't do that.
No, I'm gonna tell you what I see, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna be one of the pastors, one of very few pastors, who the men will outweigh the women in your ministry.
Wow.
Because real men need a real man to
I
real
can't
man to lead
wait
them.
for that.
Bro, you such an alpha male.
I can't wait for that, Ike.
And you are going to get that hard dude that don't
The
want to
athlete,
communicate, that don't want to lift his hands, the athlete, the businessman. You go get them jokers to come and they go fall prostrate and worship because
Ike.
they'll be led by a man, bro. I'm telling you, your whole demeanor, it's like the dude, it's gonna be like a Million Man March type of vibe.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be like, yo, dude's gonna wanna, like, that's my pastor. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Bro, I receive that and I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I see it.
Your personality
bro,
is like, it's a movement.
Because I've never said this. This is the first time that I've received it. I think, it's just been in my head. And I've been, about in tears because I've been wrestling with this for so long with not talking to nobody. Yeah. This has always been bigger than music. You know what I mean? Like, I think now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm starting to see. Like God is allowing me to say, hey man, do you know that this is why you've been miserable? This is why you have not opened your mouth and received what until this moment where I say, okay, I'm gonna be a pastor. Why I said that on here, I don't even know. And then why you circle back? Even. Yeah. But this is it. Like that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to lead people.
And Todd, you're not gonna have to change your demeanor. You're not gonna have to conform into, this is how a pastor dresses. This is what, you're gonna be you. So I think the subtleties are gonna be very minute. It's the impact that you're gonna have. And because men are gonna come by the droves, by the dozens, families are gonna come.
Oh man.
Oh no, I see it. I see you with a sea of people, and it's gonna be driven by men, bro.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm telling you, it's like you have it on you, bro. That firm foundation, that firm fatherly figure that you have. Like you have a fatherly tone that you can speak, and men, yes sir, yes sir, Pastor.
And feel the love at the same time. Yeah.
But Todd, let's circle back. All this is full circle. I feel God, because that's why you're feeling this level of conviction when it comes to TJ. Am I doing too much with my son? Am I pushing too hard with my son? It's that fatherly thing that's transcending. So you're getting through that with coaching. Coaching was necessary.
Oh, man.
Because the next phase, you're going to be pastoring. So coaching is leading, galvanizing that. It was cut short with baseball because God called you to music.
Yeah, yeah.
So now the coaching thing is like just getting these young people. They're going to come by the droves, bro, but it's your spirit, it's your personality that's going to drive a nation, bro. It's going to be crazy.
Man, I ain't never.
It's going to be crazy.
Till we start saying this out loud, I see it like I ain't never seen it before.
Oh, yeah. It's over.
It's like, you know what I just realized is that saying something is so powerful.
Yeah. Your words are powerful.
Yeah, when you open your mouth and actually say a thing, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, now you see it? I ain't seen what you said until right now.
So when you said it, it's
all
now
of a
activated.
Sudden, yeah, it's activated. Now you just, and then you were able to see it.
Yo, I saw it. I'm saying when you said it, I was like, yeah.
Right.
And it's going to be a movement.
Man.
It's going to be, bro. And then here's the thing. You're not going to want to do music no more.
It liberated me right now, man. This set me free. It literally just set me free because I didn't know. I've been wrestling, you know, over the last couple of years because I've been saying, what's next? And I feel bored and I feel like I'm tormented. I'm just kind of, all of a sudden that thing came out and said, hey, that's because I've been waiting on you.
Pastor Todd Dulaney.
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's and don't get caught up in what a pastor should look like, what a pastor should sound like. A pastor should look like Todd Dulaney. A pastor should sound like Todd Dulaney. Yeah. Because the way God is gonna give it to you, nobody else has that. Nobody else has that. Glory
to God, man.
There's only one you.
I feel, you know what I feel? I feel a way though about people that done told me that was gonna happen. I feel like, dang, I'm gonna have to admit that they was right.
You're gonna have to go back.
That just came to my mind. You know why? Because remember we was back there before we got on here and Smokie called me.
Yeah.
You saw it.
Absolutely.
I just thought about it. He randomly called me. He ain't called me in a while. So for him to call me before this interview, I'm definitely gonna have to. When I tell him that I let this come out my mouth.
I know Smokie. He's gonna bust out laughing.
Oh, yes.
He's gonna laugh. He's gonna be like, I've been telling you,
yes,
niggas.
Right. I hate that. I almost don't even want to tell him. I'm like, let's just ride this out a little bit.
No, bro. So when you come back on the Isaac Carree show, we're gonna be like, Ike, I did it.
I did it,
bro.
Yeah.
Come
to my church, bro.
Bro, we got 3 services now.
Yeah, come to my church.
And I'll be there.
Yeah, we're gonna build something. I just want to. I really see revival, brother. Like, and we keep looking for who's gonna. It's gonna have to be us.
Why do you think God made you open the Bible and start singing songs?
Man.
So Todd, you know how easy it is for you to create sermons and series and preach the word. You've been singing the word. You've been preaching the word
through song,
bro. When I write songs, I write from my experiences. I infuse the Bible into it. Yeah. But when you sing the word, that's what preachers do. Well, the right preachers, they preach the word. That's why I love my pastor. Pastor Darius, he preached the word. He don't preach pop culture. He don't preach his opinion. He don't preach what he going through. He don't preach what's popular on the news. He preach the Bible.
That's the power. Yeah, brother. I think you. I messed around and broke down. I finally done said, I didn't.
Right here on the Isaac
Carree
show.
Right here, brother. You done talked it up out of me, doc.
Yes, sir, doc. Well, let's end this on a hot note. Okay. Because I don't want to stay there. Because I want you to go over.
That thing came up in here, though, didn't it? You done got the prophesying of that. I said.
Doc, I saw it, bro.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to tell you what I see. I said, I don't know.
I saw men, bro. I saw men because women lead churches, bro.
They do.
They've been leading churches since I was a kid.
Can you imagine that? That's going to look like something.
Oh, it's going to be an army.
Yeah.
It's going to be an army, bro.
Army of worshiping men.
Worshiping men?
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of women coming to your church trying to find out.
Yeah. Come on, because you can find them.
Yes, sir. Man, listen. Game called This or That.
Okay.
One has to go.
Whoa, one has to go.
One has to go away.
Got it. So I call out the one that's got to go.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. Major League Baseball or NBA?
NBA's got to go.
NBA got to go.
Just because I love the game.
Yes, absolutely. Your Great Name or Proverbs 3?
Whoa, out of line of you.
I'm telling you to throw one of your kids away.
Whoa. Okay, it's got to be, golly, it's got to be Proverbs. Wow.
You throwing the Bible away?
That's what I'm saying.
God, you heard him.
Yeah, it's got to be Proverbs 3 because Your Great Name has done so much.
Got it.
Yeah,
It gotta
yeah,
be Proverbs.
yeah.
Okay. Being in the studio or live performances?
Live. I mean, throw away being in the studio.
Throw away being in the studio.
Yeah, for gospel. Because
Yeah.
I mean, they be wanting to hear that church.
Yeah.
Yeah, people be wanting to hear that
And
church.
you a live show killer.
Yeah.
Guitar or piano?
Piano.
Piano.
Throw away the guitar. Throw away the guitar.
What?
Piano.
Whoa.
I write so much better on the piano.
Bro, I was like, oh, I know he gonna throw away that piano.
No, we throwing that guitar away. That piano, listen, I write so much better on that piano.
Jesus, you got me on that one, bro. You stumped me on that one.
Yep.
Chicago or New York?
Throw New York all the way in.
Y'all
Listen, y'all, do not get mad at me, the New Yorkers. They be so, I love y'all. I ain't gonna even go there with y'all. Because look, I don't want the whole city mad with me. But they do be rude, though.
They got an edge about themselves.
Well, they bumping all into you,
New
man.
York
Come
proud
on.
of themselves. They very proud now.
Come on, I love y'all though, man.
Yes,
I don't want they BK mad at me.
Right.
They be
Okay,
ready.
would you rather have a live recording in Africa or Europe?
Africa, don't throw Europe away.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but no, I would rather have it in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan or LeBron?
Throw Jordan all the way in it. Throw him in the trash.
Throw Jordan away?
Throw Jordan away. Woo, I messed him up bad. Throw Jordan away. Because man, I can lay this thing down. LeBron has been the evolution of what Jordan laid a foundation of. But I can't throw away 6'8", 270, can play the point and play and defend the 5. I can't throw that away because I can find another Jordan. I found one, Kobe. Mm-hmm. I found a lot of people that can do what Jordan did. I don't think I've ever seen, or nor will we see for a long time, what a 6'8", 270 guy can do. And then seeing him in person. I think you've been there. I think you've seen him in person.
I saw him in person.
Man, the dude oh my gosh.
Massive.
And to watch him, it made sense in person. Because you look at him and you say, oh, you that big playing point guard.
And that fast.
Yes.
That joker run out of the court like a cheetah.
Come on, that's what, I mean, and I'm from Chicago, so I love Jordan.
Yeah.
But that has evolved. That athlete that we're looking at in LeBron James is kind of like it's like he's an alien.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a predator, like look at him, boom. Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Worship music or gospel music?
One gotta go?
One gotta go.
Come on, Ike. You're trying to get the fight started. Oh my goodness.
Worship music or gospel music?
All right, I'm gonna explain this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw gospel music out, but listen, y'all, I can't. Come on, y'all. This is like Proverbs 3 in Your Great Name. It's the same, right? But I'm gonna say gospel music would have to go because one thing we always gonna have to do, and that's worship. So our music, if one of them had to go, the vertical one has to stay. Has to stay. Like I gotta be able to.
Because worship is for him.
Yeah. So if I never sing gospel, I'm still gonna be singing about you, how much or not even sing, I'm gonna still be, I love you so much.
Yeah.
That's almost like when I'm about to bless y'all with this. Look, if you really just asked me, do I throw out the fun and games that my wife and I get to have, or do I throw out the direct intimacy? I'm gonna throw out the fun and games. If I had to, I'm gonna throw out the fun and games. I'm gonna keep this bedroom part.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this one-on-one where we share everything.
Yeah.
And we make deposits and we walk away with a seed being sown and you pregnant. I'm gonna keep that.
Yes, sir.
If I had to throw one out, The fun and games I'll throw out, which will be hard. I'll
Right.
throw that out. But this part right here,
Yeah.
where it's just you and me, we keeping that part.
And that's
So
worship.
that's the question. That's worship. That's that one-on-one. Skip the genre.
Yeah.
That's that one-on-one thing. I ain't throwing that out.
Y'all make some noise for Todd Dulaney. Oh, this is so crazy. And I shall know.
That's it.
You make me lie down in green pastures, and then he leads me.
Stay there.
He leads me.
Yeah.
He leads me.
Ah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He leads me. Yeah. He leads me. Yeah.
We in the Bible.
That man.
This is crazy.
Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy Isaac Carree, and guess what? The Isaac Carree Show has gotten even better. We have our official Isaac Carree merch. Trust me, it's not just a look. It's a movement. We have hoodies, tees, hats, mugs, and so much more. You've been watching the show, and now it's time to wear the brand, rep the message, support the vision, and look good while you're doing it. So go ahead and grab your merch and let the world know you're a part of something special. The Isaac Carree Show is more than a show. It's a lifestyle. Shop now. Link below. Listen, y'all know I like to keep it sharp, clean, and classy on the Isaac Carree Show. So I got to give major shout-outs to my homeboy, Antar LeVar, the menswear line that had your boy looking right on a few episodes. Antar LeVar is where excellent meets elegance. The fit, impeccable. The details, next level. The confidence, automatic. If you're a man who knows his worth and wants to dress like it, Antar LeVar is the move, period. Big thank you to the team at Antar LeVar for keeping me suited, styled, and show ready. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you visit antarlevar.com and get fly like your boy.